During the last few years, digital currencies have been madly gaining popularity day by day. XRP has become one of the top 3 cryptos with a market cap of more than $88 billion after a spectacular rally that saw its price jump close to $2 in just a matter of days. An earlier rally in 2021 saw the token rise, but now it's sinking. Will it be able to withstand the downward pressure? For 2021 and beyond, what will be the Ripple price prediction? Watch the video till the end to know more about this. But first, we are giving away $25 at the end of the month to one random subscriber to start on their XRP journey. All you need to do is to like the video, subscribe, and comment your thoughts on XRP in the comment section. Welcome XRP Army. Let's grow the XRP Lab community by pressing the like button and subscribe. When using Bitcoin, users face many problems such as slow transaction speeds and high transaction fees. Around 1,500 transactions can be processed per second with Ripple's transaction speed of around 4 seconds. A total of 100 billion XRP tokens were initially created by Ripple Labs, which operates independently of Ripple. Binance and Upbit are the 2 most popular exchanges for XRP. Its unique selling proposition makes Ripple easily exchangeable for any other currency on the market. As a network, Ripple has had some outstanding collaborations that have always been a driving force behind its growth. A couple of notable partnerships that RippleNet made this year include those with Amazon and NBE, Egypt's largest bank. The network has worked with more than 100 financial institutions around the world. Binance and Huobi have moved 110 million XRP in 2 transactions, according to tweets posted by Whale Alert, a crypto tracking firm. $65 million in fiat. The Chinese exchange Huobi has transferred 50 million XRP from its Binance exchange to Huobi. It also moved 60 million into its RL18VN wallet in an earlier transaction. When sending XRP outside of Ripple, this address is typically used. 150 million XRP was allocated to this fund. As a result of this, Ripple has sent Huobi daily tranches, changing the amount each week. The RL18VN wallet has been sending 1,781,675 XRP per day to Huobi since July 18. JP Morgan has given its financial advisors the go-ahead to give all of its clients access to cryptocurrency funds. JP Morgan Chase is the first large bank to offer crypto trading to anyone, not just ultra-wealthy clients, the publication said. After July 19, JP Morgan's advisors can place orders to buy and sell 5 cryptocurrency products, according to an internal memo. Bitcoin Trust, Bitcoin Cash Trust, Ethereum Trust, and Ethereum Classic Trust are 4 of them from Grayscale Investments. Osprey Fund's Bitcoin Trust is the 5th fund approved by regulators. A person familiar with the move said that the new offering applies to all JP Morgan clients seeking investment advice, including self-directed clients using the bank's commission-free Chase trading app, affluent mass clients whose assets are managed by financial advisors under JP Morgan Advisors, and ultra-rich clients serviced by the firm's private bank. When it comes to cryptocurrency, JP Morgan has come a long way. Employees who traded bitcoins were threatened with dismissal by CEO Jamie Dimon in 2017. Stay away from cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, he told people in May. To be fair to his clients, he did acknowledge that they wanted to invest in this asset class. Earlier this year, JP Morgan Asset and Wealth Management's CEO, Mary Callahan Erdoes, said that many of the bank's clients view crypto as an asset class and want to invest in it. A growing number of investment banks have offered or plan to offer crypto investments or services to clients, including Morgan Stanley, Goldman Sachs, and Citigroup, and JP Morgan is the latest to join the party. JP Morgan is the first financial institution to offer direct access to crypto products to retail clients. In a formal announcement, Visa announced that it had signed a definitive agreement to acquire Currency Cloud, a fintech platform that supports about 500 banking and technology clients in more than 180 countries worldwide. Visa's foreign exchange business will benefit from the new acquisition, as well as fintechs, financial institutions, and other partners. Visa already owns an equity stake in Currency Cloud, valued at $956 million, including cash and retention incentives. SBI Group, a Japanese financial conglomerate, and Visa participated in a $100 million funding round for Currency Cloud last year. Currency Cloud will continue to operate from its London headquarters and will retain its current management team, according to the announcement. Regulators must still approve the deal before it can be finalized. Currency Cloud announced a partnership with Ripple, the company behind the XRP cryptocurrency, shortly before the acquisition. To explore new mechanisms for cross-border transactions, Currency Cloud announced its collaboration with Ripple in early July, focusing on jurisdictions where regulations limit opportunities for small and mid-sized businesses. Visa's spokesperson told Cointelegraph that the companies would continue to operate as separate entities until they are dissolved. Up to that point, the representative said, business as usual. As Visa moves forward with its commitment to adopting digital currencies, this latest acquisition comes as the company actively embraces major cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, BTC, and fiat-pegged stable coins. An Australian Bitcoin debit card will be issued by Visa this week. With these developments in the crypto space now, let's have a look at how this is going to affect the XRP price. As of this video editing on July 25, XRP is currently trading at $0.599829 with a 24-hour trading volume of $1 billion. XRP is down 1.15% compared to 24 hours ago. Cryptocurrency exchange CoinMarketCap currently ranks number 6 with a market capitalization of $27 billion. 2021 saw Ripple's XRP price soar, despite the legal battle with the SEC and the CEO of Ripple's parent company. There was some good news for XRP hodlers, as there were rumors that the case against XRP was not as strong as previously thought. In line with the sentiment of investors, XRP has made significant gains and remains bullish. Analysts expect collaborations with financial institutions to drive the altcoin price. Michael, an XRP investor, tweeted that parallel to the price-stopping resistance box lies the 200-day moving average, MA200. After 60 days of trading under this moving average that is the 70 cents mark, XRP is likely to start heading back towards $1. Another analyst, JD, tweeted that it will hit $13 plus in the long term. Not only this, another analyst named Dark Defender predicts that XRP will hit $16 by the end of the second quarter of 2021, and by the year 2026, its price will skyrocket to $10,000 plus. The price will hit $4 by the end of 2021 and will reach $22 by 2022, according to Primext, a well-known website for crypto prediction. Intriguingly, the platform predicts that the price will plummet in 2023, crashing to $9 and then rebounding to $50 by 2024. A revised price forecast from Wallet Investor suggests that the price of XRP might rise slowly and reach $1.78 in the coming year. Their long-term earning potential in 1 year is 55.24%, which is considered a profitable return on investment. Coinpedia expects RippleNet to expand to many other countries shortly. There are also more financial institutions and banks that support XRP, including Axis, Yes Bank, NBE, etc. The XRP price prediction formulated by Coinpedia predicts that the XRP price may soar to $1.44 by the end of 2021. It's possible that if XRP ends the year on a bearish note, it'll start the new year on the same note. A price of $0.607 may be expected for XRP in January. This would mean that 2022 would begin with the same bullish trend as 2021. As a result, the price of XRP may fall to $1.481. It is expected that the Ripple SEC lawsuit will last until 2022 and that the outcome will be in Ripple's favor. It is expected that XRP's price will rise in such a case. As a result, the price may reach around $1.868. XRP's price could fall to $0.997 if cryptocurrency regulators in countries like the US find it difficult to keep up with it. When it comes to the exchange rate, XRP may be worth $1.546 if it manages to survive all odds like the ban or criticism regarding the network. European and Latin American banks will also be involved in the promotion of XRP and Ripple payment technology. As a result, the token price of XRP could be affected by a significant amount. The XRP price could soar to $3.871 in the next 5 years. Nobody has time to muse as money exchanges tend to dominate a significant segment of the currency market. Early this year, the criticisms of mined assets peaked, which attracted so much attention to this alternative currency. The rise of XRP will therefore turn the tables. Ripple is an eco-friendly and sustainable currency. In its short life, XRP has shown rapid progress, and its price has seen a substantial increase. Ripple's price, despite all the odds against it, remained relatively unaffected and rose accordingly. Do you invest in XRP? Let us know. If you want to continue to know about XRP, we have got 2 videos waiting for you on the end screen to check out. Make sure to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video, my friend. Kindly note that the prices of cryptocurrencies frequently change, so by the time you watch this video, it might have changed to a whole new value. The information provided in this video does not constitute investment advice, financial advice, trading advice, or any other sort of advice, and you should not treat any of the content as such. The content in this video is for educational purposes only and hence should not be considered financial advice. Do conduct your due diligence and consult your financial advisor before making any investment decisions.